He liberates gopis from their shyness, from their bonds of family attachment, from their husbands, and from so many other things. It's going. So that's why he's Mukunda. And it also means dear Lalita, that he's dear Lalita. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishnaya Bhutale Srimati Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shiva Shri Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Adanastram Dante Ridam Yacha Puna Puna Shimadrupam Mahambodhe Ramajaham Shambhave Bhave. Lehet kipróbálni, húzni majd, és onnét. Because I look at the camera, which is great, but then I see Devi Kali, but that's about all, and you. And then the gentlemen are completely out of the picture, literally speaking. Now, we've had quite a bit of Krishna wooing Srimati Radharani, and now he's doing the same. He's wooing Chandravali, but they just exited the scene, and so Krishna says to Shubal, friend, the glorious Chandravali moons I once saw shining in the sky of my heart were attacked by many powerful Rahu planets. I see them no more. Now I stand in the darkness. Subal, friend, why do you talk like that? No longer need you look at that unpleasant girl. Krishna, friend, the nature of great souls is not easy to understand. Honest respect, she keeps, honest respect she keeps in the corner of her eyes. Prayer she humbly keeps in her voice. Respectful to me, she politely hides the anger in her heart. Thank you. Come, entering this grove of bakula trees, I will plan a strategy. Bakula trees play an important role. To meet Chandravali again, they walk. Friend, this forest path is beautiful with many bakul trees. Look, look. On the right is a glittering lake. On the left are many small canals in every direction. This water-filled forest of bakul trees is very pleasant. Subal aside, now is my chance. Openly, friend, if Radha were here, it would be very pleasant. Why do you say that it would be pleasant without Radha? Is Niradhika, this was the word which was mentioned before. Krishna embraces Subal, friend, you say the truth. Radha would make this bakul forest beautiful. To Lalita, please repeat my words. Subal, so be it, and he exits. Padma and Madhumangal enter. Madhumangal, Padma, I heard that even though he flattered her with many sweet words, today Chandravali was not pleased with my friend. Padma, yes, it's true. Madhumangal, now my friend is unhappy. We should bring the two of them together again. Padma, saintly one, you lead and I will follow you. So Subha went to get Radharani. Madhumangal's arranging to get Chandravali. Madhumangal looking ahead. Padma, look. In this Baku forest, my dear friend now talks to a bumblebee. Padma, saintly one, let us hide in this network of vines and listen to him talk. They both do that. Krishna. Remembering Radha, Krishna becomes filled with longing. I wish my beloved, who is a treasury of the jewels of sweetness, and from the bow of whose raised eyebrows Kamadev shoots arrows of flowers, would become an ornament decorating me. Madhumangal. Padma, with great longing he describes your dear friend. Let's go and bring her at once. Padma is to Chandravali like Lalita is to Srimati Radharani. Padma, saintly one, without a doubt we heard him say he loves her. Krishna, again with longing. The beauty of her face defeats the full moon. Her waist is beautiful with 3 folds. Krishna stops in the middle. Madhumangal. Padma, why should we listen anymore? Let us go quickly. Padma, what you say is right. They quickly walk far away. Krishna, when will beautiful Radha embrace my chest? Now that they didn't hear. Padma, O saintly one, this I say, my proud friend may treat Krishna lightly when he goes to her. Please go and tell Krishna this. Madhumangal, you speak well. Madhumangal approaches Krishna. Dear friend, by eavesdropping I heard your words of longing. Please order me and I will quickly bring your beloved. He doesn't say who the beloved is. Krishna glorifies and embraces Madhumangal. Friend, I bless you. Please quickly bring her. Accompanied by Padma, Madhumangal walks off stage. Krishna, I'm overcome by yearnings of love. When a bumblebee hums in the grove, my heart thinks it is my beloved's tinkling anklets. When the grass moves in the wind, my heart thinks my beloved has come. Chandravali, accompanied by Padma and Madhumangal, Chandravali enters. Chandravali, Padma, is that the Bakul forest I see? Padma, yes. Let us go, quickly go there. They walk there. Krishna, here's the tinkling of anklets. I'm fooled by the buzzing of the bees. I foolishly think she has come. Now he's very agitated. When there is a little hope, desire increases. When the clouds come, the chetaka birds cry twice as loud. He becomes very attentive. Why do I hear tinkling ornaments? Craning his neck with expectation, he's excited. My beloved has come. Krishna rushes to Chandravali's side. Now I see the flowering vine where the bumblebee of my heart flies. Now I see glorious and auspicious Radha who... Krishna stops in mid-sentence. Chandravali angrily glances at Madhumangal. Friend Chandravali, you are glorious. Our dear friend describes you. Krishna surprisingly says to himself, why did he bring Chandravali? I will flatter her. He says openly, her love awakened, my friend Chandravali has come quickly. Embarrassed, Chandravali places a Vaijayanti garland around Krishna's neck. Krishna joyful, by worshipping a single moon, a flock of chakora birds finds all its desires fulfilled. O Chandravali, you are a great multitude of moons. Why should the 2 chakora birds of my eyes not find bliss by serving you? Madhumangal proud, friend, now you see how clever I am? Although your virtues are endless, you could not untie your dear friend's knot of jealous anger. I, a reservoir of ever-new virtues, untied it. Krishna, friend, when Kamadev, who holds a fearsome bow of flowers, considers his 6 kingly strategies, you are his prime minister of war and peace. Padma speaking to Madhumangal. Saintly friend, ahead of us are many blossoming jasmine flowers. Come, let us pick them. Padma and Madhumangal exit. Krishna aside. I think Radha is not in this forest. I will go to another forest. Openly. Beloved, not far ahead is a Nagakshetra forest, right for our amorous pastimes. Let us go there. Chandravali and Krishna exit. Talking to Lalita, Radha enters. Radha, friend, look, look. Every direction is covered by terrible darkness. Lalita, dear friend, do you wear dark ornaments for secretly meeting someone in the darkness? Radha, yes. Lalita, she glances, smiles, and said in Sanskrit, a necklace of sapphires decorates your braids. A garland of blue lotus flowers rests on your water-pot breasts. On your limbs is sandalwood paste. Around your eyes is musk. I think that yearning to meet Krishna, you have forgotten the world. Radha, please don't joke. Quickly show me the path to the Naga Keshara forest. Lalita, this way, dear friend. Lalita gingerly walks. Friend, their limbs anointed with dark cosmetics, many saintly girls go to meet Krishna in the Kadamba forest. Okay, we got a Kadamba forest, we got a Nagakshetra forest, we got a, what's it called? What was the other? Bakul. We have a Bakul forest. Alas, alas, the lightning splendor of your limbs has become your enemy. Now it breaks the darkness. Radha, stop mocking me. Look, the Bakula forest stands before us. She walks quickly and passionately, then she says in Sanskrit, from afar, Krishna's fragrance does not make the nose mad with bliss. The forest is not filled with the splendor of his fingernails and toenails. Dear friend, I suspect your friend, wishing to play a joke, now hides behind some flowering vines. His fingernails and toenails. Why would... Toenails is fine. Krishna's forest is not filled with the splendor of his... or just the shining of the... because they are like moons. Okay. So, Lalita, come. Let's examine these Kadamba trees on the left. Radha does that. Clever, playful rascal, I see you, I see you. Why do you hide your rims? Radha searches everywhere. Lalita, friend, give up searching. Come, let's decorate the pastime forest. Radha in Sanskrit. Make a bakul flower archway in the pastime forest. O lotus-eyed friend, make a couch of blue lotus flowers. Place a cup of Madhavika nectar by the couch. Friend, today, Krishna will praise your skill. Lalita, she does that. Look, Krishna is late. Let's enter the forest and wait for him. Radha, agitated, walks about. I think that Lord Hari, Krishna, has been somewhere stopped by Padma, who is devoted to pleasing her friend Chandravali. For this reason, even though we have come to this cottage in the grove, Krishna has not come here to meet us. Alas, the moon is now rising and delighting the eastern direction, which is presided over by Indra, the husband of Polomi. That moon is the enemy of beautiful young girls who desire a secret rendezvous with their lovers. Radha and Lalita exit. Krishna looking in all directions. The bumblebees are no longer enthused. The lotus flower to move along the lotus flowers, and the owls are looking for the trees where their nests are placed. The light of the pole star is gradually fading. Is the sun now eager to rise on the eastern mountain? Walking about. I do not know if Radha will be greatly angry and disappointed because I arrived so late at the rendezvous. Reflects for a moment. Yes, I shall go to the grove of bakul trees and pick these flowers. Krishna picks some flowers and returns. Radha will certainly say to her friend, "O friend, even now that cheating boy Madhava has not come to the rendezvous in this grove of bakul trees. How will she be able to pass the night in such great distress?" Walking about, Krishna sees the grove of bakul trees and laments. Radha has thrown away the mixture of betel nuts and camphor, and she has discarded her charming necklace of emeralds. With her fingernails she has ripped apart the fragrant crown of flowers. In this way the grove of trees proclaims Radha's great distress. Walking ahead, this is the altar where Radha worships the sun god. I shall go near it. He approaches the altar. Accompanied by her two friends, Lalita and Vishaka, Radha enters. Radha looking ahead. "Oh Lalita, look, your handsome young man is standing near the altar." Lalita, "Oh friend, become like a stiff golden deity." Krishna, "Here are my beloved Radha and her friend Lalita. I shall go to speak to them." Krishna approaches them. "Oh Lalita, well done, well done. Now I can see how you are an expert teacher in the matter of giving bad advice. At this altar in the grove of Nagakeshara trees, you have now initiated me in the vow of staying awake all night." Lalita, "Aha, what treachery, what treachery. You did not arrive until the rooster crowed. Resting on this couch of newly blossomed flowers, my friend Radha waited for you in the middle of this grove of Nagakeshara trees. In your absence, she considered a fraction of a second to be longer than a kalpa." Krishna, with feigned arrogance, "Ah, she is expert at deception." Krishna points to the bakul flowers. "Tonight, seeing my grief, this bakul tree also became unhappy. The flowers of that tree continually drip honey, and they appear to be eyes continually shedding tears." Lalita, "Ah, Krishna is deceptively clever. He uses the word keshar to mean both the inner part of the bakul flower and also to mean the Nagakeshar flowers." Krishna, pretending to be disgusted, "Oh, Lalita, please stop this clever playing with words. It is not you who are at fault, but I, who desire to befriend such golden complexioned gopis who are so eager to find fault with me." Vishaka, "What fault do you see in the gopis?" Krishna, "Look, look, full of fresh nectarian water, a charming dark cloud has appeared to alleviate the burning heat of the earth. Golden flashes of lightning appear in that cloud for a brief moment only." I'm not reading the alternate readings. Vishaka, "It is proper for the delicate gopis to act in that way, for Krishna is as harsh as a thunderbolt." Lalita, "Oh Vishaka, please listen to this song." Lalita points to a bumblebee. "This champaka creeper is full of yellow flowers, as splendid as fresh gold. Running away from this creeper, this bumblebee appears to be like streaks of quickly moving black lightning." In this allegory, Radha is compared to the golden champak creeper and Krishna to the black bumblebee. Krishna smiles. "You are certainly the queen of all those who are eloquent." Lalita, "Because you are speaking so proudly and fearlessly, I do not think that you are free from fault." Krishna, "There is a very truthful common saying that young girls with beautiful crooked eyebrows will not give up their nonsense. Although no one is superior to me, these girls have conquered me with their expert, clever words." Lalita, concealing her actual intention, "Be merciful to Krishna. He is depressed because he has stayed awake all night." Radha glances at Krishna from the corner of her eyes. "You are expert at the art of cheating the foolish." Krishna, blissful, "These blossomed keshar flowers shall decorate your braided hair. Please do not make my efforts go in vain." Krishna opens the package of flowers. Oh, beloved, look at these Keshar flowers, the best of all fragrant things. I have now become aromatic by holding these flowers. Radha angrily turns away. Oh, Lalita, did you hear that? Krishna smiling. Oh, beloved, why have you become so impatient? Simply because these two words are homonymous. Now, what's homonymous? Huh?
Different form of the same pronunciation.
Homonymous. By saying the word Chandravali, I meant camphor. Radha, smiling, give me the flowers. Radha extends the corner of her sari. She won't even lift her arms, she just gives a sigh. Krishna looking at Radha's face, Krishna says to himself, ah, decorated with restlessness, the eyebrows of Radha are expert in the art of violent dancing. Vishaka whispers, oh Lalita, look, look, because Radha has aimed the enchanting arrow of her sidelong glance at Krishna. Krishna has become bewildered, and he's not aware that he has placed his flute on the edge of Radha's sari, along with the package of flowers. So he had the flowers and the flute, and he put them. Lalita, the transcendental cowherd boys are not able to steal away Krishna's flute even when he sleeps. The fortunate Radha has nevertheless bewildered Krishna with the art of her sidelong glances, and she has stolen away the flute before his very eyes. Radha aside, this is the same flute which causes the gopis' hands to become numbed when they perform their household duties. At night time, this flute attracts the golden complexioned gopis even from their husbands' laps. This flute loosens the gopis' tight belts even in the presence of their superiors. This rascal flute, the property of Krishna, the auspiciousness of Gokula, is now under my control. Madhumangal from offstage. Oh dear, you are now looking at my dear friend. Krishna, how is it that Madhumangal is coming here? Madhumangal enters, holding a garland in his hand. Madhumangal, I have heard from the mouth of Subal that Radha is staying awake in the middle of the forest. I have therefore come here to give her courage. Madhumangal approaches Radha. My dear friend Radha, Krishna appears very handsome, garlanded with many forest flowers. He wears glistening golden bracelets, and his limbs bear many decorative lines drawn in colorful mineral pigments. He is the supreme monarch of all the worlds. How is it that, attracted by the waves of your sidelong glance, he has become stunned and now appears as a great black stone? Krishna, Radha smiles. Krishna, O beloved, my friend Madhumangal knows how I have become unhappy by the arrival of night. Radha, O noble boy, you have shown great skill in the art of loving affairs, and in this way you have instructed me in the art of how to expertly cross over the great ocean, which is this forest. Madhumangal, it is right that you rebuke us. You must have remained awake thinking the movements of the creepers was due to the wild animals in the forest. All glories to you. Now, you know there are no wild animals here. In the forest there's only my dear friend Krishna. Now, free from any fear, you can go home and go to sleep. Radhika, noble sir, why do you speak in this way? When I can no longer see the moonlight of Krishna's toenails in this forest, then the ordinary moonlight overwhelms me and I become filled with despair. Madhumangal aside, alas, Radha has seen Chandravali meet Krishna in this forest grove. I will give up trying to cheat her. I shall simply flatter her. He openly says in Sanskrit, O beautiful girl, when he could not see you, Gokula's prince Krishna became filled with despair. In that condition, Chandravali, halfway through Madhumangal's verse, Krishna knits his eyebrows, signaling him to stop. Struck with wonder, Everyone gazes at each other. Madhumangal aside, alas, alas, I'm a Brahmin boy who has spoken very recklessly. Krishna, reflecting, I have had a long night. Madhumangal is so exhausted that his throat is now choked with tears. I shall complete the verse. He has begun. Smiles. Madhumangal meant to say the shining of the moon entered the corner of his eyes and reminded him of Radha. Only in this way was Krishna able to pass the night. Madhumangal, dear friend, you are omniscient. Why should you not know the second half of the verse I kept in my heart? Lalita, Radha, now you are bewildered. Look at how the handsome limbs of this rake bear these marks of amorous pastimes. Angry, she says in Sanskrit, my dear girl, turn your heart from this Krishna, whose chest is as splendid as sapphire, and whose sidelong glances rest on the breasts of the young girls of Gokula. Do we not already know how this rake Krishna attracts respectable girls, pollutes them, and then fearlessly leaves them? Radhika, alas, alas, I have been cheated. Krishna, beloved, you rebuke me without any good reason. Radhika, taunting him, she says in Sanskrit, I know that your eyes are red because some pollen fell in them when, without blinking, you searched for the path to come to me. And I know that the wound on your bimba fruit lips was created by the cold forest wind. My Lord, do not be afraid. I'm not criticizing you. I have already been attacked by my own destiny. Krishna, beloved, I'm your submissive servant. My fear is fear to decorate you with ornaments. Radhika, in all the worlds you are famous as the supreme independent. How is it possible for you to become the submissive, dependent servant of me? Krishna, I'm not alone in being your surrendered servant. My 10 incarnations are also your servant. My fish incarnation, Matsya, serves the restless fish of your eyes. My turtle incarnation, Kurma, serves the 2 beautiful turtles of your breasts. My boar incarnation, Baraha, serves the line of hair between your breasts. My Nrsimha incarnation, who delights Prahlad Maharaj, serves your delightful lips. My Vaman incarnation, who bound Bali Maharaj with ropes, serves your waist, which is with the folds of skin known as Tribali. My incarnation of Ramchandra, Parashuram, and Balaram are subdued by the beauty of your face, which also defeats the splendor of all beautiful girls. My incarnation of Buddha serves the loveliness of your body. O noble girl, my incarnation of Kalki serves the crooked anger you harbor in your heart. Radhika, Lalita, now you have heard. Lalita, okay. O Krishna, your incarnations all remain within your own self. We can clearly see the symptoms of those incarnations in your character. You possess the restlessness of Matsya, the hardness of Kurma, Varahas touching the earth, the cruel fingernails of Nrsimha, the ferocity of Parashuram, the power to crush Ravana of Ramachandra, the continual drunkenness of Balaram, Buddha's wish to stop Vedic sacrifices, and Kalki's pastime of attacking with a raised sword. In this way, Matsya and the other incarnations are all present within you. Krishna smiles, friend, look, look, Lalita has become unfriendly. Radha has become my enemy. I am now burning in pain, and the branchless tree named Vishaka is unable to give me any shade. Taking a garland of mali flowers from the hand of Madhumangal, Krishna bows down before Radha and speaks the following prayer. O Radha, this very precious, splendid, exquisitely delicate and fragrant garland is like the pathway that leads to your heart. I pray that this garland may become like a celestial Ganges river that beautifies Lord Shiva's head, that beautifies the Lord Shiva's head of your breasts, which are the abode of the crescent moon of passionate conjugal fingernail scratches. Moving his eyebrows, Krishna tries to gain Vishaka's sympathy. He hands the garland to her, and she in turn places the garland before Radha. Vishaka in Sanskrit. O slender girl, when your lotus eyes are briefly separated from Lord Krishna, then you immediately feel each moment to be as long as many millenniums. How is it right for you to be so averse to Lord Krishna, the Maharaj Indra, who enjoys transcendental pastimes in the cottage and Kadamba groves of Vrindavan forest? Radhika angry. Go away, fool, go away. Krishna, O moon-faced girl, his peacock feather crown covered with dust, your lover repeatedly bows down before you. He begs for the sweetness of your sidelong glance. Lalita. Radha, turn your neck at once. Noble Jatila calls you from behind. Radhika does that. Mukura enters. Mukura, glancing at Krishna, she says in Sanskrit, this is the Krishna who lures the gopis from their homes into the forest and makes them forget the love of their relatives. O honest daughter, you have now fallen into the hands of this Krishna, who is more expert than a host of debauchees. Madhumangal. O friend, the wind blows through the mouth of this talkative old lady. She is empty as the hollow shaft of your flute. Why should you stay here? Krishna, friend, where is my flute? Madhumangal, you know where it is. Krishna, Radha has stolen it. How can I leave without it? Madhumangal joking, we are lucky these beautiful girls did not steal you. Let the flute stay here. Let us simply run for our lives. Krishna smiles. Talkative friend, stop. He walks. O beautiful girl, you are a very expert thief. O moon-faced girl, you have stolen my flute. Radhika, knitting her brows. Give up these crooked accusations. Who knows what happened to your flute? Lalita in Sanskrit. No gopi steals another's wealth. We are pious and honest. Please do not needlessly accuse us. She stops after the first half of the verse. Friend Lalita, please be kind. Show some civilized gentleness to your friend. Lalita. Enough of this talk. Quickly go home. O scoundrel, how can we guarantee that you will eventually regain your flute? Radhika, approaching the old lady. O noble lady, you have seen the character of your grandson. This person is accusing us of being a thief. Mukura, angry. O Krishna, I know the truth. You have come here only to mock my granddaughter, Radhika. Madhumangal. O disreputable woman who speaks harsh words, your granddaughter stole the flute, and now she takes shelter of you, the fortress, to protect her. Krishna. O noble Mukara, my friend speaks the truth. Mukara. O Radhika, is this true? Radhika. O noble lady, in this Vrindavan forest, have I taken even a handful of 8 bamboo sticks for firewood? Krishna, smiling. O fair-complexioned, angry goddess, if you have actually not stolen my flute, then why, as you tell this story, has your sidelong glance, restlessly swinging to and fro on your cheeks, suddenly blossomed from the flower bud of your smile? Mukara, with anger. Rogue, even though this girl is the chaste wife of Abhimanyu, and even though she should be respected and even worshipped by you, you still insist on mocking her in this way? Madhumangal. Mukara, I swear on my sacred thread. Today I have seen my dear friend Krishna place his crown on the ground as he bowed before Radhika. Mukura blissful, that act will increase his piety. Mukura Krishna, by not being responsible in protecting the cows, you have made the cowherd king, Nanda, very unhappy. Go now and look after the cows. Krishna, O noble lady, without my flute, it will be very difficult to call the transcendental cows. Lalita, you mean girls, not cows. Why don't you speak in a straightforward way? Krishna, Lalita, the pretense of elderly Mukara has given strength to you girls. How can I debate with you? Mukara, angry, she says in Sanskrit, my granddaughter is a young girl, and you, rogue, are not afraid to break the rules of religion. I'm an old lady, and even in midday I cannot see very clearly. O son of Nanda, if you do not leave my doorstep at once, I shall not be at fault when I take the path to Mathura. Madhumangal with anger. Foul-mouthed old lady, what do we have to fear from Kamsa? You may go to the king in Mathura. Mukura, bluffing, stop. I shall take my granddaughter and go to the king's assembly hall. Followed by Radha and others, she exits. Krishna, friend, come here. Let us go to the shore of the Jamuna and look for the cows. Krishna walks, craning his neck, he looks. He says with a sigh, one moment she is peaceful, and the next moment she is restless. One moment she neglects me, and the next moment she is very eager to talk with me. One moment she looks at me with pure, innocent glance, and the next moment she looks at me with a passionate, roving glance from the corner of her eyes. Her heart agitated with both anger and love. This Radha is divided in two. Everyone exits. Thus ends Act 4. Hare Krishna. And Monday we can continue with Act 5. Radha Prasadana. He translates it as decorating Radha. Decorating Radha. Jai Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Rup Goswami Prabhupada ki jai. Jai Shri Vidagdha-mādhava ki jai.